Hey everybody, my name is Justin, and this is my patient here. His name is Jonathan. So he actually came in a little bit earlier reporting that he had left side problems with smelling, and today we're going to address that. So here I have some essential oils of various types, all different smells. And the reason for this today is for us to help strengthen the affected side, specifically cranial nerve 1, as we all know, is all related to the idea of smell. And what we're going to do for him today is have him smell on that specific side, different ones, hopefully one, not just for him to enhance his sense of smell, but also at the same time to really focus on that side to help him strengthen it. Okay, sir. So I'm going to go ahead and have you, since you said it was the left side that you're having trouble, I'm going to have you close your right side nostril. And close your eyes for me as well. I'm going to give you some different individual ones, and I want you to wait for it for about 3 to 5 seconds each, okay? And if you can, let me know what the smell is. All right, here we go. Let's do the best of your ability. Some of these are kind of mixed ones. All right, here you go. All right. Hopefully it smells good.
I have no idea what that is.
No idea. Okay,
I'll just
reveal this at the end of the video. All right, but at the same time, smelling is really good. These are therapeutic scents, or it can help give someone a sense of calm. But at the same time, they're very pungent, so it works really great for this exercise. All right, go ahead and this one's a really smaller one, so be careful to not spill this one. All right, here you go.
This one smells like medicine.
Medicine. Okay. So we have unknown and medicine. All right, last one. Here you go. Let me know if you like this one.
Kind of like peppermint.
Okay. All right. So can you go ahead and conclude working on that side? So we want to work always on the affected side. We don't necessarily have to repeat these bilaterally, right? Because the side that is weakened must be strengthened.
And this is going to be my patient. So today we're going to do this activity called a frog string. And for this activity, it's for patients with something like a lazy eye, maybe fatigue, or maybe neurological problems. And with this frog string, it will help to strengthen that muscles or identify what the neurological problems are. And so we're going to start with this test. And I'm just going to, could you hold this on top of your nose?
Right.
And so what I'm going to have you to do is focus on either the first one, and let me know what you see.
I see like 2 lines converging and an X.
Does it look like a V?
It does look like a V.
Okay, and then do you mind focusing on the middle one?
The middle one looks like an X to me.
Okay, and then do you mind focusing on the last one?
The far one looks like a bigger V from my perspective.
Just like an opposite V, right?
Yeah, just an opposite V.
Okay, and I'll include this broad strings test. And so what this test could help me to identify is whether or not the eyes converged or not, or whether there is pupil dilations. And so this would help me to identify what neurological problems are with like cranial nerve 3, 4, and 6. And yeah, we are.
My name is Jonathan. Today we are doing a cranial nerve exercise for our 3 nerves. We have cranial nerve 7, 9, and 12, and we're going to be using just candy pretty much. So identifying this different flavors will enhance that or stimulate those nerves. And then also for exercising 12, I just want him to kind of move the candy from right to left side to strengthen. Primarily on the right side, since he did come in with a weakened right side. So first, I want you to close your eyes. You can just unwrap this candy and then try to identify the taste. And then next, I just want you to kind of move the candy from one side to the other side and really focus on the right side. And are you able to tell what kind of biscuit it is or what flavor it is?
Is it strawberry?
It is not, it's watermelon. So, and then you can give you a napkin and you can take that out. And then give you a different flavor. So do another one. So close your eyes and then you can take this one away. And then do the same thing, moving it from one side to the other. And are you able to tell what that is?
Tastes kind of like not a lot of anything. Really hard to say. Maybe pear?
No, that one is green apple. And that concludes our test. We do this multiple times, but we also don't want to reuse the same flavors because then we have flavor fatigue. So kind of just maybe using the same candy twice would probably be enough. Justin also presented with weakened facial expression on the right side. So to strengthen that, what we're going to have him do is while he's doing these exercises with the candy in his mouth, he'll just be doing various facial expressions, mainly focusing on the right side. So for example, can I have you puff out your right cheek? Just your right cheek, right? And then I'm going to press in and I want you to just hold it. And we'll just do a series of that. So he can also raise his eyebrow and hold that as well. He can just maybe do a right smirk and hold that as well. And that'll be just doing various different facial expressions to also strengthen that facial expression.
Hi, my name is Garrett, and the next cranial nerve we're going to try to strengthen is cranial nerve 8 or vestibulocochlear. So as you can tell from the name, there's actually two components of this cranial nerve. The first component is your cochlear, or the hearing component, or your vestibular component, which is more of the balance. In a case where we have a patient and they come in with either issues, with they have hearing loss or they have issues with their walking and they feel like they're stumbling, we could do these exercises to help strengthen that. And for the cochlear portion, what we're going to do is I'm going to play Johnson here 3 different notes, and we'll tell him what they are, and I will play back another one and see if he's able to retain that knowledge. And then we're going to do that repeatedly over time, which is how we're going to strengthen that cochlear portion. So this is a C, this is a E, and this is a G. All right? So now I'm going to play back one and see if he remembers it.
C.
That's correct. Correct. And so pretty much what we do is we progress that over and over, maybe add some more notes, maybe increase the speed, and just strengthen that part of his cranial nerves. And for the vestibular portion of it, we're going to work on that balance. So we're going to do the same thing again, but this time we're going to keep one leg up. For some patients that kind of struggle more so with their balance, what we could do is we could have a chair as a support if they need it, because we don't want anyone to fall. All right, so I'm going to have you stand up on one leg, work on that balance. Are we good for now? Are we stable? All right, we're going to do the same thing. That's a C. That's an E. And this is a G. All right? So, E. That is correct.
C.
That's a G, but as you can see, with the balance component, it adds a little bit of difficulty in it because we're doing that dual mechanism, but it'll also work on his multitasking and while working on those two components of the nerves. All right, and that concludes our test for cranial nerve 8 or vestibulocochlear.
Hey, Justin here again. So we're going to go ahead and move down the line of cranial nerves. So for this specific exercise, we're going to be working with cranial nerve 5, which is trigeminal, and cranial nerve 10, which is vagus. So here in my hand, I have what is known as a TENS unit, which is a short acronym for transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation. This is a device that we can place various parts of the body at various points of the body in order to stimulate different, the circuitry essentially of the body. This is nerves. So since we are working with 5 and 10, we're actually going to be working here up on the aspect of the ear and /face. In a typical ideal exercise, I would have smaller pads, but this is unfortunately the sort of all we have for today. But what I'm going to go ahead and do, since Garrett did come in presenting with sort of right side problems, I'm going to go ahead and put it on that right side for him. So I'll only go ahead and be using one tab. Alright, so just to let you know, this is a very low risk, by the way. Really causing very little to no harm that will be conducted, very efficient and highly effective. Okay, so just to let you know, sir, this is going to be a little bit sticky, okay? So I'm going to try my best to place it accordingly. Since he does have a right side issue, he may not initially feel the impulses, but given practice in due time, he may accommodate accordingly. Alright, so just need to feel a little bit weird, okay? So, alright, let me know if at any point you feel any pain or discomfort. Okay. Alright, so this particular device has 15 grades of strength. We won't go to the max, obviously, since the face is a very sensitive area, and we don't want to disturb our patients. So I'm going to hike up very small increments, and you let me know how much you can tolerate, okay? There we go, starting with level 1. Anything? Mm-hmm. Okay. You think you can handle a little more? Mm-hmm. Okay, level 2. Alright, so we do this for maybe about a minute, 2 minutes. Really, it's a case-by-case situation for the patient. In the series where patients have, let's say, paresthesia or very little hyposensitivity, very low hyposensitivity, you may want to keep this on for a little bit longer. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and I'm going to go ahead and remove this for you ever so carefully. All right, thank you for participating today. That concludes our vagus and our trigeminal exercise.
Hi guys, my name is Brendan. Today I'm going to show you some exercise to strengthen the cranial nerve 11. So first I'm going to strengthen, the first exercise is the shoulder shrugs. So I have 2 weight on your side and pretty much just from here and go along with that. Hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the first one, and the second one is for the neck. You're going to have the bend on your head like this.